Ray J and Princess get married, and it's our Halloween episode. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, part, Courtney on the couch. What? I'm with this witch right here. What up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio. Shar says so.
Yes.
With this witch.
Yes, I'm a witch today in true form, in a lot of people's opinion.
I came with your knot?
Yes, I came with my little knot because I bought a witch hat and it didn't fit.
Oh, is that the witch hat that's out there?
No, mine is at home on the floor.
We could just scoop that, honey. That's how lights travel. We ain't doing all that. Danyol Jaye is back in the building.
Going on? Yes, hallelujah.
Girl, who you came dressed as today?
Well, you know, Mama OD's nephew. I'm the hoodoo priest.
Yes, the who. You should have put a little knot on your head too, girl. You got all that.
I got one. You just can't see it in this curve.
All right, she's sitting on the couch. Miss Courtney Stewart.
Hey y'all.
She's just chilling today. She missed the whole thing.
You don't have a seat at the table.
I have a seat at the table.
Lies. You didn't miss much.
I didn't see the episode, y'all.
All right.
I talk smack whenever I can.
But trust, you'll be able to.
Yeah.
We're gonna be done with this episode in 20 minutes, cause
Nothing happens.
Can we get the live feed?
yeah, Mark, can we get the live feed because I really don't know, y'all. Happy Halloween first and foremost.
I'm hyped up on candy and caffeine. You see, I got my Starbucks. I got Jesse's brown juice and candy in my hand.
That's what we call Jesus juice.
She has everything she needs to be a trick and a treat. How you doing?
Jason Lee was supposed to be here today. Don't know what happened with that. He hit me up yesterday confirming, and he ain't here. Coming out. Miss Cleo.
Don't call me, though.
Coming out. All right. So, little thing, just to let you guys know, this is going to be the last season of Love and Hip Hop that I personally do, I believe.
Are you making this announcement right now?
I'm making it right now.
You couldn't wait for the reunion?
Oh, no, I mean, I'm going to do it for the
I'm just
reunion.
talking about season-wise.
I know, but you couldn't wait to get us a little announcement.
No, bitch, because I'm going to have to say every episode, because with Bad Girls, they still asking where I am. I'm like,
I can't.
done. So we're going to have some fun, you know what I mean? Stephon, he's off to get married and whatnot. Not really, so you can all text him that if you want to.
Okay, Courtney. Okay.
Up in those Alps. The Alps mountains. All right. I mean, so basically what happened was Ray J got married to Princess.
He did. I'm pulling up my
Surprise. What?
I'm pulling up my tweets because I live tweeted this entire thing.
Let's talk about it. So Princess and her mom are talking about the dad, and Princess is crying because she just wants her dad, and it's just like, okay, so clearly the father's going to show up. Surprise, he did.
I had no idea that she was Asian. Mind you, I've missed out on the last 3 episodes. I've been gone for 3 weeks and I have not felt compelled to catch up. So this was my first episode since the waist trainer barbecue picnic.
Well, now you know, Princess is Miss Swan's daughter, y'all.
Yes. Mama Swan Love looked good. She was I said, okay, come on, mother.
Mm-hmm.
Kim, so do you too, boo.
She said, how his mother feel about that? That's what she said. She said, well, she isn't, you know, she really isn't fond of the marriage and whatnot, and she wants a prenup. And the mom was like, no, why would you do a prenup? Which, I feel you. The mom is saying what my mom would say. The mom is saying what I would say.
By the way, just a quick question for the panel. What do you all feel about prenups? Do you feel that they're practical, necessary, or do you think that they're bad luck, like her mom was saying?
I'm not here for it. I'm not marrying you if I feel like I have to sign something.
I feel for number one, little Brandy needs to learn how to say it. It is a prenup, not a prenup.
No prenup. I tweeted about that.
I can't. I feel like this. I feel a prenup is appropriate for whatever your particular dynamic is going into the marriage. If you are two successful people and you need to protect certain things, hey, have at it. But I think it's just one of those things I'm not against or for. I just think that depending on who's getting married.
We ain't talking about who. We talking about you.
Yeah, I'm talking about that was
for
a
me.
specific
But again,
question.
but for me, it would depend on who I'm getting married to.
But like my thing is like, okay, I get.
Wait,
I get
let Courtney answer first.
Oh, I gotta be on.
Yeah, you are included. You're in here. You're included,
I
sis.
just feel like, for me personally, if I need a prenup, then I probably shouldn't be married.
Done.
See, I disagree. I feel like they're totally practical. Because you never know life's
I
twists
do
and
think they're
turns.
practical, but I do think that marriage is supposed to be something else. And if you are not at that level, that you have that kind of trust, then maybe.
So you don't see a level of being naive coming with that way of thinking.
Not at all. Because
Really?
if I'm going into a marriage to somebody, if it were to break up, even if it was, like, I feel like whatever we got in the marriage was for both of us. So I don't have an issue with splitting shit either.
Gotcha.
Like, my question to you
I
guys
can
is,
see
what
that.
is marriage to you?
Well, let's be very
Not what is marriage in 2016.
let's be very clear. For me, marriage is like I'm not going into marriage with the idea of divorce.
Right.
Point blank and period. That's just my belief. It's how I've grown up. But in regards to a prenup, people automatically think when they say prenup that it's, oh, if we divorce or if something happens, I get nothing. It really depends on how that prenup is written out. You know, sometimes prenups literally protect
Look at Larsa Pippen.
your assets of, you know, case in point, like if you go into a marriage and you already have a kid and you have things specifically to that kid, but your spouse, that's not their parent.
Yep.
And you want to
Like
protect
Mary,
that.
like
Mary
Mary
J.
can
shoulda
do.
signed.
And you want to protect
They have a
that,
prenup.
then you get a prenup because you want to protect your child from a previous marriage.
Or you put your kids' funds or whatever in an account that is their money that has nothing to do with community property.
I still maintain that I'm for prenups, whether the man is more successful than me or not. Even though I feel like if I do end up walking down the aisle at the rate things are going, I'm going to be the more successful of the two of us. Not sipping from my own Kool-Aid, but I'm just saying at the rate things are going right now in my life. So I mean, I'm all for it. You're not. Marriage can get sloppy sometimes,
I understand
and
why people do it.
Yeah.
and keep in
for
mind
you
that
personally, it's
till
just
death
not.
do us part. When they were doing that, the average lifespan of people were dying at 44. Now people are sticking around to 103. And then on top of that, not to go on a tangent, but I cannot imagine myself loving someone to the point where I'm waking up next to you for the rest of my life.
So then why get married?
Yeah, then you ain't looking to get married.
I'm Oprah.
Exactly.
I'm Oprah.
Then there's nothing wrong with that.
I can see myself getting a prenup just to make it very clear on paper legally. Like if we get divorced for whatever reason, I don't believe that we will, because at that point, like I said, if I'm at that point where I feel like I'm gonna marry you, I feel like it's forever. But I don't mind having a prenup saying if we divorce, it's 50-50, and we can't argue that. Because when things happen, you do kind of see a different
pettiness.
side of people depending on what happens in life.
And people will stick you where it hurts.
And that's why I'm not mad at Princess, because for her, I really believe her prenup said something about the dogs, because he bought her name.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm just like, if he bought your name, like in a fight, if he knows that the dogs are your babies, like.
That's
okay.
why Angela Kardashian was
Ray
smart.
Jonah is petty. Let's
But
just
I do want
serious.
to say I took a poll on my Twitter and I said, "Are you all for or against prenups?" And 81% of my tweeters said for, and 19% said against. So that's just for context. That's why I asked you all.
Interesting. Why has no one told? Oh, that's what we said. Why has no one told Brandy it's prenup? What did you guys think? Brandy telling Ray J. They've been friends for years and years and years. It's kind
Out
of
of
this
line.
balance. Agreed.
Not her place. Out of
At all.
line. Out of line. Out
Especially
of order.
you mad that someone else told your husband.
Exactly. Some stuff. Brandy, she irks me.
And why
Both.
was it necessary to tell it all? Like, because he was going to find out.
She was.
A storyline.
He was going to find out, but she was out of line, especially because she didn't like bump into him by chance. Like she sought him out,
Yep.
showed up at the photo shoot for the Scooty bikes and everything, and got to blabbing, totally out of line. She wouldn't have been standing next to me at my wedding either.
Sure wouldn't have.
I mean, as far as like it just being for storyline, after watching her interview with Jason Lee on Hollywood Unlocked, I can see her thinking the whole "I'm betraying the Norwoods" being a bigger thing in her head that pushed her to do that. At the end of the day, it was completely out of line. She should have listened to her husband.
So, do you agree that she should have been taken out of the wedding?
Hell yes.
She would have
and
been in mine.
I agree with it on the terms that Princess stated when she said, "My bridesmaids are supposed to ride for me." Bitch.
Ray, you can put Brandy in a suit. She wants to sit on the other side.
Maybe she was thinking she was riding for the couples.
That's not your job and purpose.
But
You
it's
ride.
your job if both of them are your friends and they're supposed to be becoming
If
one.
the shoe were on the other
I
foot,
get that, but-
Brandy would have lost her damn
End of story.
mind.
It already happened. We already saw that, and that's why it's like I
I'm just
can't.
trying to rationalize.
She's now.
Now, if Max did it, that's a
She
different story.
said that she thought that she was trying to smooth over things.
Girl.
I don't necessarily believe that because I feel like if you were really trying to smooth over things for the relationship, then bring us both together and then be like, Princess, I think that you need to tell Ray J. But to just go to Ray J and plant that days before the wedding, girl, good night. Get you a blanket and take a nap.
Goodbye. All right, we get to this like bridal party thing. The moms are talking. Miss Sonia, why you gonna lie to Princess's mom? Talk about, oh, you know. She was like, so how you feel about the marriage? And Princess mom, and what's her name? Was
I'm
like,
done with you with
not
Mama
Princess
Swan
Mom.
Love's accent.
Sonia was like, oh, you know, some days I'm for it and some days I'm against.
Now,
Why
Sonya
you always
Norwood.
lying?
Sonya has been against this marriage from...
And I'm against her neck falling like that. Like,
Oh
what
my,
kind of
doesn't it look like
crazy-
turkey neck?
She
Poor
is
baby.
a woman of a particular age.
They
She
got
is
cream for that,
seasoned.
honey.
Not everyone's that vain, Jesse.
Any more seasons, she's gonna be in a skillet frying.
We
You
only
are
got a month
so
away,
mean.
honey. We only got a month away. It's Halloween. I said I'm gonna be petty as fuck tonight. All right, I got some of it.
I didn't like what she had on in her confessional. I felt like she was like a nun. Somebody was about to go into a little box and give her a confessional. I didn't like it. And she had the cross. It just didn't work.
My thing is what I do understand for Ray is that someone else would know before you come to tell me. Like as far as Ray versus Princess and Brandy, I want to know from you. Don't be telling all the girls and then the girls like.
And this is another reason why Brandy should have kept her goddamn mouth shut. Because you take away my choice, being princess, to be able to have that moment with my fiance. You have no idea when I was going to present that to him and have that conversation.
Exactly.
But now that you've butted in, you didn't allow me to have that moment.
And what if it was just a thought?
Princess still brought it up to her, so that's Princess's fault. That is not
Agree, but you know what I mean.
You're breaking girl code as my friend and as my bridesmaid.
You are, but there's some things especially when you're about to get married, that's supposed to be between you and your husband, and telling your
That is true.
everything is why you ended up in the situation.
I feel like
Brandy didn't find out. Like
That
you
is
told
true.
her.
I can't. I can already imagine. I forget who said that up there, but I can imagine what my accents and my facial expressions look like with this shit on my face. I look fucking crazy, and that's what we wanted.
Hazel.
Does it, Courtney? You're gonna come over right after this show's done, and then you're gonna.
I can't. Don't do that. Oh my God. Ew. Stop it.
All right, we get to. All right, Ray goes. He spills the tea to Princess. Princess is over it. We get to this bachelorette party.
joint. No thanks.
If my man is Ray J, guess who gonna have a joint motherfucking party, boo?
So you're. Let's go around the table. Are you for joints?
I'm not against the jointness of it all.
I
was
am.
against with that stripper dancer with the scratches on her thighs. I just could not. I said, girl, did you get clawed by a saber-toothed tiger?
See, my thing with the strippers is I
Like,
don't
how
care.
your thigh look like Sonia's neck?
She literally looked like somebody
listen.
took her by the thighs and scratched her all up into.
I don't mind that. I don't mind. I'm going to tell you why.
That's a real woman.
I don't mind that. No, aside from that, I like my strippers to have talent.
Okay.
Amen.
If she had tiger stripes and stretch marks from here to Timbuktu, as long as she can spider monkey crawl up a pole and do, Gabby Douglas moves, I'm here for. I don't like the strippers that just come out and just give you a cute little,
Oh, girl, you would not have loved this strip club we went to on Lake. What was that on Oxnard? Girl, they was like blowing on the
No, you gotta go to Magic City.
Come on, how you doing?
I'm so mad. Tony Roberts. said,
Brandy looked like Sindel from
Mortal
Mortal Kombat.
Kombat?
Come over here. Hey, yes. Me,
Tony! That was everything. All right, so we're at this bachelorette party. Ray doubts. Has some doubts because Princess
And we
is
see a
acting
prime
up.
example of feminism 101
What was
that I loved. I went up.
You know what I mean? Like, I could be at the strip club with 100 strippers.
So can I. Bloop. as Lenethia would say.
Except, no, you couldn't. Brandy couldn't. What strip club is Brandy going to? I'm not Brandy. Princess going to, with just loads of male dancers on her.
She can go to the right track. It's still open.
Vegas is up the street,
I
Jesse.
assume she wants male dancers.
Right. A lot of women love female strippers. Men
Okay.
strippers, it's something about they come
Wait,
off
wait,
as
wait, wait.
cheesy.
You think Ray J's gonna get mad if Princess goes to a strip club and has hundreds of female strippers on her? No, Princess gonna get mad if Ray J goes to a club and has hundreds of female strippers on her, because there's a chance that dick might get sucked.
Well,
That's
Vegas is
nasty.
right up the street. She could go see the Chippendales or the Thunder from Down Under.
Those boys, please, have them gay.
But they have a job.
Right. What, you gonna blow in her panties? Like
They have a job.
these strippers down here.
They sell the illusion.
I get that it's like there's a show that has to be produced. I get it. But I just feel like in regards to Ray J, there's
nasty.
just a time and a place, and that just was not the time and not the place. Even when they had the dinner, where she looks fabulous, by the way, in that white outfit. Yes, Princessa, you better slay.
She does look great.
You better slay.
Her makeup was on point.
That hair.
Everything.
Now, if we could have hooked your hair with your wedding.
At the wedding, yeah, you know.
Goals.
But I just feel like Ray J just picked the wrong times and places
Of course,
to address
it's
those
love and
things.
hip-hop, Daniel.
I know, like I said, I get
course.
that there's a show that has to be going on, but and I wasn't for the church chairs that they were sitting in. I couldn't.
Yeah, that was weird. And then I also am not for you leaving. Like, I know that there's a story that needs to be told, but I'm just like, you really left the night before your wedding, and then had the nerve to be like, Princess ain't even fucking with me today. Like,
Oh God.
obviously she's fucking with you because she's getting her hair fucking done. Like, that's
Was
why.
she? Was she?
Right. Oh my God.
Was
I
she? Was that what
can't.
she was getting done? What,
Well, they
I
had a curler
can't-
in her hair. I
for
don't
what?
know.
It wasn't plugged in apparently. It was just there for aesthetic purposes.
I can't.
Like,
am
what,
I
what was
lying?
the other clip of that? Soulja Boy and who getting the haircut?
Oh, that was Ray J when he was. Someone tweeted me the link when I was talking about Lisa from WeTV's LA Hair, the Kim Kimble show. When Ray J was getting his haircut, I think that was with Max B. They weren't cutting anything, but we didn't notice. And then there's been other stuff like the grill. With the For Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when they came out here, and then Mona had them barbecuing, but it was fried chicken on the grill.
I can't.
Like literally, people
We're done.
tweet me these things and they point them out, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice that. You get lost in the sauce of the show, just like the clap that you pointed out tonight.
What was that?
The clapping at the
applause
wedding when
track
she
at the
walked
wedding,
in.
but everyone's
Yo.
hands were by their side. But there's an applause
You
track
would have thought
that
it
plays.
was the motherfucking NFL playoffs. I don't even watch football like that, but I mean, you would have thought it was a Super Bowl. They were like, bitch, these motherfuckers' hands was in front of their body, like.
Anywho, what
I'm
I didn't
done.
understand, and I tweeted this, I didn't understand how it's the day of the wedding and everybody's in full drag and you're getting your hair played with the curling iron that's not plugged in, and you're saying that you don't want to talk to your husband-to-be. Someone help me figure that out, how that works.
I mean, I get the like not wanting to see them.
Well, you're not. That's tradition. That's bad luck. You're not supposed to see the bride in her dress prior to her walking down the aisle.
Well, she wasn't in her dress. She was in a teddy.
Doesn't matter. But what I'm talking about is how she didn't want to talk to him. Why are we here? What are we
Why
doing?
are you fake getting your hair curled?
What are we
and
doing?
You're talking about, I don't know if I'm ready for this, but you're dressed full be like. I get what you're saying. No, I agree.
What are we doing?
It's crazy. It was just bad
Producing
writing.
a show.
Bad writing, Mona. Come on. Although shout out to Mona.
I give him 2. I hope
you
really
give him
that
3
it
before the
works.
divorce.
I'll go 3. At least 3
We
seasons.
got to do like a challenge.
I'll give him 3
So if
before
they-
it's public, but I guarantee you 2 before it's.
Pregnant.
So if they
Go on a little longer.
No, they end up
if
pregnant.
they
Then
split
it's only
before
2.
3 years, what will you do? Live on whether you're on the after show or not, you're gonna have to be a guest, and you're gonna have to do something if they split before 3 years. What's your challenge?
We'll have to think about that.
We'll get back to you all. We'll get back to you all. I want to see Courtney do something crazy.
I mean, me and her ate an onion one time
That's
for
nice.
a bet
Like,
on the street, a full onion,
my grandfather used to do that.
like
God
for
bless your
fun,
heart.
like just to do it.
Yeah, he would have like red beans and rice.
And an
he would-
onion.
Yeah, the sweet yellow ones. And he would bite into it like an apple.
I did it with a red.
Country. He's country. I mean, that's what he
It
did.
was really intense.
Yeah.
All right.
So hot afterwards.
Yeah. So the next day, Ray gets out his car, thanks to Shar. Now I know that it was a hero shot with his shirt open.
That car was everything, though.
That car was
Yes.
everything.
I was like, yeah.
Ray J really loves showing his chest off.
Put that bird chest away.
Say, isn't it
Ray J. No, it's not. It's like a piece of paper with drawings on it.
Oh, like a Chipotle bag.
You remember that old brown paper you used to have to be write on when you was in grade school? That large brown paper.
The card stock.
Well, not necessarily cardstock, but it was a
Yeah, it was like
it was
almost a
long
little-
and
yeah.
brown.
And you could tear it off.
You learned how to do your alphabets on it with the dotted line.
Yeah.
Good piece of paper with a drawing on it. Put the chest
Yeah.
away, Ray John. Now stop it.
He knows down his heart that she's his baby girl. He goes to see her. She didn't want to talk to him. He tells his mom. So then Sonya's like, well, you know what? I'm going to go talk to her.
She'd have been the last damn person I sent to my.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
And
now,
the last damn
granted,
person I wanted to talk to.
Granted, the scene that with her talking to Princess wasn't all bad, but I'd have been like, hell no. You stay away from my almost soon to be I don't know yet wife.
Like,
Cause when she walked in, she said, "Oh, I believe in miracles." I just could not.
Okay.
Who says that? I don't think this wedding is gonna go on. Oh, there's a miracle, lady. Go get your neck tightened.
Lady and the Tramp.
I can't.
So she said,
Don't you like that?
I do believe for a little bit of it. She said, I was trying to protect you and Ray.
I don't believe that.
I do. I think she knows her son.
To an extent.
To
Yeah,
an
she
extent.
does. Yeah.
To an extent.
She
I think
knows
there's a
her
little
son,
bit of
and
truth
she
in
knows that he's full of it.
Pause. Do you feel like she was protecting her son from any woman or specifically Princess because she cared about Princess?
And any woman.
I
'Cause
think
and that's the
I'm about to say
difference.
I could see Sonya doing this with any woman.
But that's
Any
the
woman that
difference.
Ray J
You don't
proposed
give a
to.
damn about Princess.
No, not at all.
You just
No.
know your son.
But it sounds
I actually
nicer.
think she thinks about Princess because I think she made a comment saying that he specifically changed and was doing things that he ain't never did before because of Princess and like in that relationship. So I think there's something she thinks. You know how people like be real attractive, but they are like oil and water when they are together because it's always a hot mess.
It's toxic.
Like it can be toxic, and I think she noticed that about them. So she don't think necessarily that Princess is horrible, but she don't necessarily think Princess is the best match for her son.
At
Sky
least right
Patterson
now.
said that she believes she gives him 6 years. Sky, you
That's a
Sky, you must be talking to Jesus. You must be know something that we don't
She
know.
knows if Princess get pregnant, then it take you
Yeah, it
around
takes
a little bit
longer.
when the baby's involved.
Yeah.
all right. So Princess and Ray, they talked through the door, which was fucking awkward.
By the way, this part really, really just shook me to my core because I could not believe Jason, aka The Game, was sitting up here weighing in on relationships.
When he has a court case open about him finger popping one of his contestants. on
Even
the reality.
He
still,
can talk about whatever he wants to
he
just to
had
be
a
there
series.
and look.
He had a series of reality
With that
shows on
Photoshop
VH1.
dick.
What?
Yeah, I'm not impressed by
The Photoshop.
no,
I'm with you.
I'm not.
I'll listen to your version.
However,
Courtney,
like
do you
the
feel
nerve
me?
of you.
I don't
The
care what
nerve
you're
of
talking
you.
about.
That's like Teairra Mari giving you sobriety advice.
Pause. Can we just talk about
The
that just for a
nerve.
moment?
Let's do it.
They
The
really,
unmitigated gall.
yeah. Come on, Shaw.
But he just
The audacity. The unmitigated.
But that's
God.
why I love this show, because Mona has people like Jason weighing in on relationships and marriages on top of that. Oh my gosh, it's TV gold.
But it's the game, so it's fine.
see him.
Praise
You
Jesus.
don't really care what he's saying.
Speaking of
He
little
looks like a
TT
pit-
Marie,
He doesn't look like a pit bull to you? Like a pit bull puppy?
I see that.
It's
But
cute
I don't
though.
care.
Like Nelly was.
she said about
Nelly's,
the muscles and the
Nelly's
tattoos.
cute
though.
to me. Nelly can be a little dog-like in his appearance too.
Nelly can get all of it.
Well,
could.
from what I hear, Nelly is very well endowed.
Not
Yes, we saw
2016.
Jackie Long. We saw the whole room. I'm looking at the chat. But what were you gonna say?
I said, from what I hear, Nelly is quite well endowed. He's packing for such a little man.
Well, too bad 50 Cent ain't.
Oops.
But Jason is not.
Yeah, I mean, I did hear it was Photoshop from someone who used to mess with
I
him.
mean, I don't even care.
But apparently he has a nice ass.
Oh, he has a very nice ass.
A nice
Okay, enough about him, because
I'm
I
like,
can't.
bitch, I could go on dick pics for days. I'll break up Omarion's.
Damn episode. Talk about
And guess who else didn't? Willie didn't want to talk about his dick pic, and I seen that too.
How you doing? Wait a minute. I can't.
No, Omarion by far has the best dick picture.
I heard that was photoshopped.
No way.
I heard that it was photoshopped. I heard that one of the Tumblr girls did it.
Ooh,
On
yes,
Twitter.
Tumblr.
By the way, speaking of dick pics, did you see Taj Mari? He was exposed this week.
Oh, what did
We'll
that
talk
look
after
like?
the show.
No,
It was
right now?
impressive.
Really?
It was impressive.
Oh,
But
gotta
it's
Google
scandal
that.
wrapped behind it.
Why?
Search hashtag Taj Mari on
Girl.
Twitter.
We here right now. What's
But
the story?
he's not
What's
a part of the
tea?
show. I wanted to keep talking the show.
Girl, what
Well,
we
since
gonna
we're
talk
talking about the show, the TT Marie storyline, what did y'all feel about that? With the whole her being an alcoholic, I feel that they really reached.
Nikki, I love you. I really do. Lord knows I do. I need you to receive this.
Fix those
But
edges.
I was concerned that when she started crying and her face wasn't moving, that really concerned. No, I'm not reading. Nikki, this is coming from a place. But her face was not moving, and that kind of troubled me. And it sometimes looked a little Tamar. Remember when Tamar found out she got fired from the Real?
Yeah.
And she was crying with no tears. Well, this time Nikki was crying, but it was with tears, but it still had the same effect. And I was concerned. I like Nikki, but her... Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
I'm going to sip my brown
Courtney's
juice
looking at me like she wants to
because
whoop me.
Courtney is Kermit right now.
Her
Yes.
face was not moving. And Teairra Mari,
Will do that.
Teairra Mari, I don't know what happened because, like I said, I missed 3 episodes, but I know that she got drunk and stole the phone charger out of the Uber
and hit the guy.
thing, and she missed her court date, and now all of a sudden it's like she has, a problem.
I feel like this. Alcoholism obviously is a very serious issue.
It is.
That's not something that needs to be joked about. But I feel
Oh wait,
like
they said Jason Lee exposed Taj.
That was not Jason Lee, Francisco.
Francisco,
Enjoy.
why do you say that? Did he find the Taj's phone too?
I can't. But do you guys feel like Teairra's like the whole alcoholism thing? Do you feel like they pumped that up for the show?
My
minute.
concern about it
Let
is
me-
if they did
I
pump
know
it up
real
for the
tea.
show, I'm a little like, because they brought in Nikki's deceased brother. And that
Right.
seems to be a real trigger for her. Even when she was here in studio, I noticed a shift in her personality.
Taj
When-
Mahal, you better come through, motherfucker.
I noticed a shift in her personality
I mean,
when
that's-
she brought up her brother. That's all I'm saying.
I thought it was looking like a one-up mushroom from
Okay,
Mario.
so pause. So we got the Taj picture, but the fact that you're like what 5'7", this is not surprising. Most short black
That
men
is
nowadays.
true. That
are
is
hung-
true.
That height had to go somewhere else. But impressive. Praise
I mean,
God.
and he got a little booty too. My
But
thing
all
with-
I'm saying
so
is
here's
that
the
it
thing
seemed
with-
like a trigger. It seemed like it was real, but if they're juicing it up for the show, I'm kind of like, because you all are touching her deceased brother. And I could tell that when she was in studio, that was something that I noticed a shift
No,
in her.
I believe this 100% with Teairra because before Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I was out at a party with her and Hazel before I even knew, and they was just really turning up on some turn up. And afterwards, I know a mutual friend, and I've heard the same.
No, I've
consistencies.
I've been in the same VIP sections with Teairra Mari twice in my entire life, and both times, I mean, you know the little bucket that they give you with the ice, and sis got it. I don't know about today, but this was like maybe 2 years ago. She got it cracking. I partied with her 4th of July, and I want to say Labor Day weekend of 2014. We were in the exact same VIP section, and she was. I got the pictures to prove it.
Wait, where
she
was
was
this?
turning
In-
up.
was it in WeHo?
This was at 801 Club 801 in downtown LA, and then we were at Penthouse.
I was at the Penthouse
At
one
Penthouse,
in
yeah.
2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, was Hazel there?
I wouldn't have known. 'cause
I didn't know who
wasn't-
she was. Now
yeah.
looking back, I remember the nose, but all right. So
in
yeah,
conclusion, she is a drunk and probably needs a little help.
yeah, and I'm glad that she's owning up to that and saying that she wants to get that. At least we're saying that, so I'm cool with that. All right, the wedding. Anthony Hamilton, you best sang.
Yes.
I
Oh my
smelled
God.
the collard greens through the TV and the cornbread. And he's saying, I forgot the name of the song, but that's one of my favorite songs by him.
Which one? I wasn't there.
And the point of it all.
And the point.
Yes. That's one of my favorite songs by him.
I love the dog.
Yes.
I
did
did.
not.
Why?
I did.
No, it's too much.
The wedding.
Yes.
They
They had him in a wagon
In a
and pulled him
wagon.
down. I can't.
And yes.
I like
No, not at all.
Oh, y'all are really going in on some tea up there. I cannot. That is too much. I'm not even repeating that tea. That's a lot of tea.
Oh, why? What? I'll say it, hell. I don't mind.
Go ahead, girl, because they be knowing tea that we don't.
The only says Jason was a smash behind a dumpster. That's why Taj didn't claim it. Who's what?
I don't believe that.
Yeah, where are you coming from?
I don't believe that to be true.
Why? On whose behalf? Taj?
Yes. Based on what I read on Twitter when this first hit, I want to say this was like a couple days ago, and based on things that I read, I don't believe Jason Lee has anything to do with Taj's scandal at all. So I don't know where you all are pulling that from. Tweet me your links and your stuff.
Yeah, I want to know all the tea.
I want details, honey.
No,
You better
because
bring the
I
deets.
haven't seen Jason Lee associated with this story at all until the live feed. So I'm interested to know if you all are pulling things out of your ass or if you're got facts.
Or is Jason Lee just the name that's inserted right now because we're watching the show?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's
The
what I'm saying.
Snapchat
Cool.
filter- Have you guys ever seen Flower Girls like that? Like, why were they... Like, they had a Vine connected from two of the girls to the other
Usually-
girl?
Ooh, very
Well,
love
yes.
drought.
Yes, usually if you have
What is
of
that?
them of differing ages, because you want to make sure that they're walking down the aisle together, and sometimes they don't. Little ones don't always want to hold your hand.
They don't coordinate.
Because
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? It
That's
brought
why
me-
the oldest one was in the front.
It was like flashbacks when my mom would have like that band thing that would strap to me, like, you can't go in.
I just want to say though that the church that they got married in, it's right off of 2nd and Main, I believe.
It was
I actually
cute.
sang in that
Oh,
church.
DTLA.
And that church is absolutely beautiful. I sang the national anthem for the swearing in of Miss Councilwoman Jan Perry. Praise God.
Okay.
It was the only time somebody ever came up to me and said they cried hearing the national anthem. I was like, praise Jesus, because I know.
Okay.
It was hard
we
to
won't
sing.
take a knee.
But I say it's plug. How you doing? But
Yeah, you sound like the end when they plugged all the fucking flowers, the lights, the DJ, the like the
They
food,
have to get that
the
sponsorship
catering.
But I
in.
have to give it
She's like,
to-
I love my catering from, and the lighting done by CNC Special Effects. It was like they tried to be subtle with those plugs, but they were so
I feel like I was watching a
obvious.
Britney Spears music video. Like, why is there so much product
They were
promotion?
so obvious.
But I
hate
will
it.
say this: the wedding planner, it looked beautiful.
Yeah,
Diva
shout out
Diane.
to Diane.
Diane Valentine,
It looked
Diva Diane.
absolutely amazing. And
She used to have
Ray
a show on
J,
BHL.
Ray J, your Coming to America chain, I'm still living for it. Yes.
Yeah, it worked.
It was amazing.
He looked amazing. Princess
just-
looked great.
stop
the
it.
hair,
No.
though.
Princess's hair looked.
I loved her dress.
Her dress
awful.
was
Yeah, yeah.
great.
why y'all didn't like her hair?
Her hair. Well, first of all,
It
Daniel
was
pointed
bone
out to
straight,
me.
and it was cut
It
blunt.
was
and
blunt cut and
uneven.
it was uneven and it looked kind of doll
Mind you,
hair
Courtney,
at the end.
we had a whole scene of her getting her hair curled.
That's why I said they weren't plugged in. And then on top of that, me and Daniel were sitting around talking what potential hairstyles we might have liked on her. And I would have liked a center part, maybe like a bun. Daniel said a side part with the swoop, or maybe
a
like
curl
a
with
tuck.
ponytail.
Like it just was. I didn't like the hair at all, especially because it was blunt cut. I think if it would have been, you know, it looked like they cut it like this, but if they would have like taken
more
the shears
tissue,
and
yeah.
some more texture and not. When Brandy started singing At Last and they did their first couples dance, Princess's hair looked horrible in the 360 shot that they got.
Okay, so
But-
I don't wear fake hair, okay? But I know folks that do.
You're sitting next to one.
me-
Her
three.
hair looked like, not only was the cut bad, but to me, the hair looked like it does when it comes out the package and you don't really give it time to breathe. I think
It didn't look human. It didn't look
just-
human.
It irked me.
Had some yak.
It didn't look. It looked like Kankalon or whatever. It did not look human.
It looked like rayon. Stop it.
That's why he went on the reunion and claimed Hazel outed him for being gay. Who are y'all talking about? I know you ain't talking about Jason Lee. No one outing him.
He
He.
out his damn self.
Oh.
For all we
right.
know, they're talking Taj Mowry still. He was at the reunion.
Hey, girl, y'all will have me. I will be a baby daddy if he come out at that reunion.
I agree with Ade. Brandy singing that last though, yeah.
First of all, the fact that Love and Hip Hop got Brandy to sing on it.
Come on.
I mean, it wasn't. She's appeared 1,000,001 times on the show. It seems
Well,
like.
But I'm gonna be honest, I died when Princess walked in and they panned over to Brandy. Brandy looked like she was about to cry, but she was giving me Celie from The Color Purple from the side. I hollered, and then you got Sonya praying in the audience. Like I don't know what she was praying for, but they was taking vows, and Sonya was like, "Lord, just shine it out." So I was like, "Girl, what are you praying for?"
My favorite moment was Ray when he took the mic and he said,
I do.
He's so
It's so
dramatic. I love
dramatic.
it. I love it.
I thought he was gonna start singing an R&B song or something after it.
Please, not after One Wish. My ears are still fried. That's straining.
Again with the applause, the cake looked everything. That was a big ass fucking plain cake though. We got the wedding plug. Shout out to Robin Ayers. Hey, check her out. She's on Black Hollywood Live AfterBuzz. And then we got A1 and Lyrica. Their moms made up. Working on their
Ooh, Lyrica Senior wears me thin. Now, what did I miss for Lyrica Senior and Pam to make up?
They bump bellies with each other.
Yeah, literally.
With each other.
They bump guts.
Was this last episode?
When he was telling you that she was driving her car, that whole...
Oh, okay.
What did you guys think about the whole Ray J bringing Princess's dad?
I mean, I felt like Mona. Shout out to you for doing that. Yeah. But anyways,
It was a cute gesture, just like he surprised her with Grandma. That seems to be a theme.
the realty was, if you look when the father stands up and he's like, "I give her away," the mom, Princess's mom, didn't even look at him. She was just looking straight ahead like...
Well, he wasn't there, according to Princess herself. She said she can count the number of times
Crazy.
that she's seen her father in her adult life. Like, he just wasn't there.
And you have to,
So I don't know if I would have given him the time of day
Yes,
either.
it was a moment for Princess, but you also have to kind of look at the fact that for her mom, when was the last time she saw this
Exactly.
man?
This motherfucker.
I'm so done with this man right now.
All right, so then we get like the wrap-ups.
I cannot believe that this is the season finale already.
I mean,
I'm glad.
It seemed like this season went by fairly fast.
It was not.
This season
It
has
wasn't.
come along.
like I don't even know what New York. Like I can't. Like I'm done.
For me, maybe it's because I was absent, like Stefan. But it just seemed like this just flew by so fast.
Stefan's gonna come back and be like, "Bro,
But you know what?
oh God, they gonna do one more season?"
In fairness, I was not here from the beginning. I joined on September 5th, Labor Day. So.
My birthday.
You gotta have dates. I
Well,
love
because
it.
Jesse bullied me
I
into
did.
this panel.
We were drunk at my birthday party, and I made her come here.
That was not me.
I wasn't invited to that.
She
so, but
lied.
you
She
know.
had glasses
That was
on.
not me.
She had glasses on,
That
and then
was
she
not
left
me.
early in the middle of the show.
That was.
I wasn't
All right.
invited at all, so boop.
My bad.
Did we know you?
He did.
I know.
He's been
this
knowing me for
thing.
years.
Yes.
I just met you.
My God.
Right, so the fault
Like
is
a
not on you.
couple. Okay, good.
Girl, I
It
wasn't
wasn't
gonna
my
do
birthday
nothing.
anyway.
Anyways, all right. So Lyrica's the parents are all good. Thank you, Jesus, because that needed to be. Teairra said she's gonna show the world how bright her star is.
Girl,
Keep it.
girl, shine.
Keep it. I mean, are you all here for a new Teairra Mari track?
If it's good.
Yeah.
Is there room for her in today's
Look, here's my thing. You went on
In a
Love and
Rihanna
Hip Hop
world.
and dragged yourself. Okay, now if you can come back, if you can work,
if you can pull a Kimberly Michelle,
okay, that or just we're in
but
LA.
K Michelle
Get
sings.
off of here. Get off of the show. Find a real producer.
No one wants to work with her.
That's
though.
not true. There's,
Here's what I'm not-
I could find some people
But if she
that
get
dope
off
people
the
that
show,
would
ain't
produce
nobody
her.
gonna pay attention to her.
Here's what
That's
I'm not
not
here
true.
for Teairra. Would I enjoy another album from her? Possibly. But what I'm not here
Another?
for...
You already enjoyed one?
No.
I was gonna
I'm
say
just,
another.
But I'm saying she's had one, so it would be another.
She's had two, I want to
But
say.
I would
She
know.
did, but I like the first one.
What
The
I'm
first
not
I
here
never
for,
listened.
though, is for her to come back and try to give me pop diva. You're not a pop diva. So don't come back here trying to give me, you know...
No, I need how to make a girl. Feel- I need like no standing around.
She's
I'm
good for a
getting
good
my-
mid-tempo. And she
Give
gave
me
you
a grown Chrisette
don't-
type album.
No, I am not here for ballad.
like that. She
Right.
don't sing like
She's
that.
no K Michelle.
Yeah.
K Michelle has pipes compared to Teairra. K Michelle can give you
She can.
I'm Rich featuring Trina. And she
Teairra-
can also give you, what's the song
But
about
Teairra
Idris Elba?
can sing.
She can, but she is pop.
She can
There is
carry
a
a
pop
tune.
essence to Teairra.
There is. Her
She's
first single.
Yeah, her first, all of them off that first album.
Yeah, it's a sponsor, Make a Girl Feel, and Ain't No Daddy. Those were all. They're a decade
was
ago.
Sponsor the Coin song?
I got
Remember that she had the
myself a
no, and then she had the
sponsor.
Coin song. I think
I
with
don't know
Soulja Boy or
shit
something.
about
Or
no
was Soulja
Coin
Boy
song.
with the sponsor one? I don't know, but she had some hits. I was here for Teairra. And then, girl, you don't drink too much, all right? Moni's out here talking about she focused on happiness, her son, and music, and she's getting her titties done like a bad
here
bitch
for it.
deserves.
I'm here for it.
I'm
I'm
mad that she
kind
said.
of envious,
I'm
actually.
mad that she said she got her titties done and then followed it up with the statement, I'm finally here. Because you got your titties
No,
done?
I've arrived.
Hey, for some
Where?
people,
At the surgical room?
for some people, that's reaffirming. Maybe she feels like she's finally arrived now that she got her double D cup.
Well, maybe she should finally leave because I can't with Monique.
I like Monique based on that one scene this season.
I like Monique as a person. I just don't want.
Do
her
you
on it.
really?
I do. I think she's actually really cool. I think from the conversations I've had with her, she's cool.
Praise, she was on her meds that day.
Well, she was.
I've never encountered her in person. I'd be scared if she ever came in studio. I'd sit where Courtney's sitting.
In person.
Oh, really?
Like, when
Yeah.
I'd be right over there with you. You're not gonna assault me.
You guys would really like. She's fun. She's catty.
Down
Like
to earth. She is catty, but she's down to earth and cool. Like
she can take a joke, like a hit, all that. And then
That's good that she understands the nature of the beast. Because I can't stand when people come in here or leave and get all sensitive. Like there's a nature to this beast.
Absolutely. You gonna get talked about when you're on reality TV. Hello.
what's it called? I went to her cousin's birthday party and bumped into a bunch of her cousins who are all amazing people, like the most amazing people you will walk into. She's related to Steve Mackey, who's awesome.
Who's Steve Mackey?
Did I say Steve Mackey?
Steve
Yeah.
Mackey is a
The
singer and a
You know who
vocal
Stevie
arranger.
is.
I don't know Steve Mackey.
You do if you saw his face. But
He's
like,
always beat.
yeah, he's always beat, and just like the
Amazing
most
voice.
sweetest like
Amazing
guy
voice.
ever.
I will say this about Monique. She can actually sing.
Yep.
She did a ballad song. It's on YouTube. She did it earlier this year in January.
With the video, right? Music video.
It's a video, and it's her. I mean,
Riches.
I think so.
Yeah.
But the man that she had in that video, I was like,
We
praise
like that
Jesus.
song.
yeah, it was a good song.
So I like
She
the
has
fact
a
that
voice.
she can sing. I just
What if she surpasses Tiara?
I
But
think
the
that
gag
she-
is.
She could. Her vocally, I think that she
And
could.
I forgot, everybody's yelling at me in the live feed. I forgot to acknowledge Cardi B. Cardi B's mixtape was lit. I will give her props.
Yeah, Cardi B, she did that.
Ran down on that
And
bitch twice.
She's about to come out with Gangsta Bitches Part 2. I'm excited. I'm here for it.
I can only.
Brandy,
Take her in
everyone's good.
increments.
Congratulations. Did you see the Brandy and Beyonce picture?
I did see that fan picture. I was in the live feed when you all discussed that. Yes, Beyonce looked like she was in mid-stride, and she was harassed to take a picture as she was leaving the stage fresh from doing Halo and Freedom. And she kind of awkwardly posed and was like, and kept it pushing. That's what it looked like to me.
It did. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like Mama Knowles. Mm-hmm. Just because you know Mama Knowles don't mean you know Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to Miss Lil Brandy in her interview with Hollywood Untucked or Unlocked.
Untucked.
No shade.
You're thinking RuPaul.
What is he?
Not my biz.
This is what I have to say about Miss Lil Brandy. Miss Lil Brandy loved to hear herself talk. But she had a lot to say
Did she
about.
address Beyonce?
She addressed Beyonce. Apparently she knows Beyonce and Mama knows, and so and so is
I'm
her
not buying
baby's
it.
god sister. Whitney was her godmother.
No, I did hear that.
Apparently,
I know that
she
Kim
knows
is friends
a
with
lot
her.
of people.
Kim Kardashian.
And is very close to a lot of people. I actually gained a smidgen, like a molecule off the end of my hair amount of respect for Brandy after watching that interview.
Okay.
Because I lost a whole lot for her when she hopped on that one leg and started barking like a dog. I could not.
Shonda and Willie are out here. Willie's fighting for Shonda's love still.
You know what, Shonda? From me to you.
I knew you was coming here.
From me to you, sis. From me to you. Chi-town to Chi-town. If you don't want people harassing you in your Instagram comments, there is a feature as you post pictures where you can disable the comments. That way, we don't have to see it, read about it on the Shade Room every 3 days. We don't have to see it on Baller Alert every 3 days. Like, there is a disable comment function, so that way you don't have to deal with the trolls trolling you about
Why,
your
what did she do?
husband and Kyrak or whatever the broad's name is.
She posted, I think it was an old picture of her and
I'm
Willie at a
exhausted.
costume party. And she said, after all this, he's still my nigga. Don't come for me in my comments.
That last sentence didn't even
Yeah.
need to be there because as you post, you can disable. It's an option.
Can we please talk about, even though he ain't really on the show, Soulja Boy? Have you been seeing his tea with Lil Yachty?
Oh yes, and Lyrica Galore, whatever her name, India Galore, yeah. I've been seeing. I mean, I'm not really interested, but you know, the timeline's been trending. I'm like,
No,
okay.
but what I have been interested in is when
Okay,
Soulja Boy,
DeAndre.
when Soulja Boy hit up Lil Yachty talking about, yo, bro, we squashed the beef. Can you tell all your fans to stop putting, because they were putting all the yachts.
Oh, Lil Bodie. That's what they were calling him. I don't even know who a Lil Yachty is. What song does he sing? Is he Juju on that beat?
Can you play?
Juju on that
Can you
beat.
Google
No,
Lil
that's Juju on
Yachty
that
and
beat.
play a Lil Yachty track? And so Soulja Boy wrote it, and Lil Yachty wrote back like, "Bruh, I can't control like he's not Justin Bieber. Like, stop it,
What song does Lil Yachty sing? Juju on that beat?
girl."
I'm mad at the T at the end of that. Did you on that beat?
That's the word.
Oh, they wrapping us up, y'all. All right, so Masika's out here taking photo shoots. Safari out here rubbing,
I forgot all about Masika, honestly.
putting coconut oil on people and talking about what's some boy feel like.
I gotta go. Because now I'm being trolled. I'm being harassed. Everyone here in this room knows how I feel about that.
What?
And Jesse gonna sit his ass up here and do it anyway.
I gotta take my teeth out.
Ain't
What's
gonna
some boy feel like?
You don't want no coconut oil.
You don't want no coconut oil with
Come on,
the boy on
Just
here.
stay. Just stay.
Put the boy on it and you put it in there and you
Stay with us.
stick it in.
Rub it on
I
your
could
body.
not. He gave too much in that confessional with
Rub it in
the.
your wig, Shar.
Look, Safari, my man. I love me some Safari.
You know,
I
used
wish.
to love Safari.
I wish.
What?
Yep.
Only, I'll tell you why. It was when he was eating that piece of lettuce when they were fighting at the mama.
Okay, I'll give him
It
that.
cracked me up, and I was
That
like,
is a
this
legendary
fucking
gift
crazy.
now.
Yes, that
Twitter
was
has
hilarious.
eaten that up.
That
It's
made me-
quite
that
funny.
killed me.
I love me some Safari.
But
But he
I'm
working.
gonna buy his coconut oil because it's probably cheaper at Costco.
Yeah, I don't do that.
It's probably not organic.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not even organic. It didn't say nothing about non-GMO. I was like, your name is enough for me to buy your coconut oil.
Where was Lil Fizz? Was he shaving off that Gumby? Thank God.
Lil Fizz did not get a outro, and neither did
He fills it up.
DeAndre.
And I don't.
Who else didn't? I keep forgetting that Omarion and April aren't on here,
Yeah,
and Miles and Milan.
Where's the show gonna go?
girl. Well, we gonna find out
I
next.
don't know 'cause I'll be here.
Okay, we gonna find out next week with the reunion. It looks like Moniece is over everything, and she said, "I'll see y'all in court."
Girl, good night.
Why you always lying? I don't know. Yeah, it is
I
the
was gone
princess.
for all the sex tape shenanigans. What happened? He
There
found
were
it
no
in a trash
shenanigans.
can.
She taped a sex tape with somebody don't nobody care about.
Oh, did you see Untucked? I mean, you bitch, you gonna have that in there.
Hollywood Untied.
Unlocked with I think Jason interviewed.
Salamander.
Yeah,
Who the hell is Salamander?
That's a he.
the famous rapper.
He looks like a salamander. He looks like he crawled out of a newt's ass.
I
But his
need to-
name is
I
Money
have a headache.
SL.
I have another
Yachty, Salamander. What?
His name is
I'm
Money
overwhelmed,
SL.
as Nene would say.
And he's the individual that was in the tape with Monique.
Did you watch that interview?
I did not.
Damn, I wanted to know what's tea. Oh well, I'm done. I can't.
What happened to Nia Riley?
Girl, she was in here last week. All right.
Was she really?
Not in here for the show. She was on the beat on Black Hollywood Live. You guys can check that out. No, she just sat in because she's friends with Queen.
Did you all see? Really quickly before we go, did you see?
Is that chicken or a shrimp?
Did you see Freddie Wap's
Chicken.
new teeth?
No.
He's posing with Orbit gum now. He just spent $80,000
He should have.
on new teeth.
Is that eye wasn't scaring me? Like
I like
He
the eye.
need to
It's his
spend
hair.
$80,000 to get rid of that little thing in the midst of his little forehead.
What?
What's it, tattoo?
All the tattoos on his face.
I'm here for it, clearly. All right, we love y'all. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can keep in contact with me at DJ Jesse J.
You can find me with my witches at Shar Says So. Happy Halloween.
You can find me on all social media at Danyol Jaye.
Boom, we about to keep this shit ratchet with Black Ink Crew Chicago. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.